I think it was when I was about 16 that I decided that, hey, I love running. This is something I really want to do. This is something I really want to pursue. Making my first World Championships team, that obviously was a real step in that sort of direction. But I think it was 2014 when I placed third at the World Championships in Skyrunning. That was really for me like, okay, this is something I can do. This is something I can take seriously for the rest of my life. I think trail running has this real sense of exploration, that trail running is just a way to see more in less time. That it really has a bit of that sense of adventure, and it challenges you in all sorts of different ways. Every course is a little different, so you don't really know what you're in for until you get there. But I think I race so that I can train. I really love that day in, day out process. It can be a bit of a grind sometimes, of course, but anything deeply satisfying is going to be challenging at times, because working through that challenges that makes it satisfying and it makes you grow as a person. I think it really is about the journey. I know it's a cliche, but there's always another race. You can always keep improving. I see hints in training that I'm still improving, and I like to think that my best races are in front of me. I don't think there is such thing as a perfect race. I think there's always something you can do a bit better, especially when we are now talking about these 100-kilometre plus sort of races. There are always going to be rough patches. There are going to be negative thoughts. Maybe you can control those thoughts or manage those thoughts a little bit better. After coming from the European Alps into a race like Ultra Trail Australia, for me, I've really needed to work on my speed on the flatter sort of sections. That CCC, that was pretty much all up or down. UTA, on the other hand, got some much flatter sections, which typically haven't been my strength, so that's something I've been really focusing on. I'm really hoping that I can just draw upon my experience of this race. I've done it several times before, so I'm hoping that I can keep improving, that keep striving towards that perfect race, even though you know you're never going to quite get there. You can call it nerves or you can call it excitement, but there's something very special about a race that really helps you step up to a level that you're just not capable of in training. That's the atmosphere. That's having the competition. You know, a rising tide lifts all boats. By having the best other competitors there around you, that helps you perform at your best. And that's what really helps you step up and separates racing from just training.